Okay, start it. Oh boy. Leave it idling and come out. Now waiting to see if it can come oil out. It's not healthy, eh? It's running like a shit. Oh boy. Radiator fan start. The air conditioner's on. I didn't say turn off the engine. I asked. The air conditioner's on. Start it again and leave it running. Why are you turning it off? Start it and leave it running, Derek. Leave it there to see how it's gonna end up. If I see that the tank is filling up, try to keep 1000 RPMs to be nice and smooth, you know. Try to accelerate a little bit to keep at 1000 RPMs. Take a look, the engine is firing like crazy and there is no fault. There is no fault counter. He likes it. Take a look. Nah. Leave it on charge, leave it on charge. This one has battery, but usually when I need a diagnostic, doesn't have battery. Yeah, stay there. Alright, let's pull some ignition coils out to see which one has a spark and which one doesn't. Wait, meanwhile, what's happening here? Something comes up. Something's raising up. Let's see, I already blow with air inside, obviously didn't came everything out, but before I was able to see the fins. Now I see some fluid comes there. Give me a minute. Not check engine, alright? Let me show you something. Without master flow sensors. Yay! And this is gone. And I'm expecting to run properly, eh? Yay! Nice. What's happening down here? What the fuck kind of coil is that? Okay, go to the other side. Okay, you hear that? Looks like the number 5 is alive. 6. A little bit more active, the number 6. 7. Yeah. 8. Alright. When you finish from there, bring me one used ignition coil from up to replace the number 5. I think that I should put one clean bucket down to see what's gonna come out, right? It makes sense. Yeah. Alright, still have a time. Number 1. Alive. Number 2, it's alive. Number 3 also. And the number 4. Actually, it runs better without the master flow sensors. Has what in hell? Where is the? There should be one metallic strip here that's securing it. Okay, it's properly installed because I can see the pin there. Is that running correct? So saying it's running better without the master flow sensor. In open loop. These are here. This and this. Now, question. Secondary air injection valves. Are they clean? I don't hear any sound. Yeah, looks like it's sealing. Alright. Place, all right. And the brake booster line. 1 second to change one ignition coil. Yeah, I changed couple of coils. I exchanged couple of coils. Same. It's not about the misfire now. It's about the It looks like that the oil cooler is leaking. This is how it looks like. The engine oil heat exchanger, that's what I'm talking about. By the way, regarding the misfire, it might be the fuel injectors because yeah, all of them they're like that. You can tell me it might not have a compression. That's a different story. Yay! Let's see from where it's leaking first. I believe that that's a suspect. This car looks like, at least. Let's start shutting down some injectors. Here I'm on the cylinder number 1. Alright. Go back, please. Go back. Stupid piece of thing. No, it's not about the injector because this head's working all the time, you know, and now it's not going back. You see why you need to have another diagnostic? Where is it? It's not even here. All right. Yeah, Omar, come to see the oil heat exchanger. This is an engine oil heat exchanger, all right? Okay. I loop the cooling system here, the pipes. I blow with air, all right? And see what's happening now. It's leaking. You see inside. You see the cooler inside. Yeah. When I blow with air earlier, where's the oil? Well, they get even the air gun from here. How lovely. Bring me the air gun to blow a little bit inside. I just blow it and it was almost not empty, but it was very down. Alright. Alright. So if you see now inside, you see how it looks like? Oh my. You understand what I'm saying? There inside, it doesn't have, let us say, something, any fluid. It's only out. This one, if I leave it, it's gonna fill up with oil and then it's gonna start coming out again. Let's see. Now that it opened the thermostat, yes, it opened the thermostat. Yes, it's hot. Before the pipe was not so hot. It opened the oil thermostat and now it's recirculating the oil. Let's see. Okay. This stuck, still there. Amazing. It's still waiting to fill it up. There is also one small piece inside. Who knows what is that? Derek, turn it off. Turn it off. It doesn't look like that's full. It might be whatever had inside that it drained down. That's why it's overflowing. Mr. Roma? I'm here. All right. Ask the owner, when did he change the head bolts last time? When was the time that he changed the head bolts first? That's the number one, because if they didn't flush properly the cooling system, it can have something inside, you know. The engine oil heat exchanger here, inside looks like it's shit, all right? Okay. But I'm not 100% sure if it's leaking or not. So first, before we start changing, tell them to stop a little bit. Tell them to stop for a minute. We're not gonna start changing things left and right, alright? We know that some pipes, some hoses, they became like balloon, like a chewing gum, because of the oil that has inside. Ask the owner, we might need to flush the cooling system, let us say 2-3 times with the fresh water to drain it again and again and again. From where? Lower radiator hose and the drain plug that has on the block, left and right. Yeah. From everywhere, you know? Warming it up, draining it, warming it up, draining it, to see that again. If they didn't do it the previous shop, because I have seen other garages that they're changing the head bolts and they're not cleaning the cooling system. They're keeping it as it is, all right? Definitely need an engine oil, need an engine oil filter, spark plugs, ignition coils, I'm not sure about it. Fuel injectors, definitely, yesterday. Alright? Brake rotors and a couple of other stuff, I'm gonna write it down. Alright, the battery is not the right one. It doesn't get 60 ampere battery, the S63, as far as I remember. Okay. I might be wrong, but check with the chassis number. Yeah, to see which number, how many amperes battery it's getting. The dipstick, I broke it. I took it out. It was already broken actually. Here, and I tried to clean it, and it broke. I give it to Derek because it has the part number on it. We're gonna order one piece. All right. The intake camshaft, bank 1, lobe number 1 on the number 1 cylinder, the first one, has some signs of wear. Fine. What do we have there? We have also one wiring that's rubbing on the pulley. Shit. This is for the solenoid, right? Yeah, they didn't route it properly. Splendid. So, first, the maintenance things. The engine oil heat exchanger will gonna be good to be replaced. You never know when we're gonna give up. You see how it looks like inside. Fine. So, spark plugs, fuel injectors, that's a must. Every 100,000 kilometers, every 62,000 miles, you are throwing it, the old one. It does look to me new one. We can see the date on it. It's supposed to be the original one. We don't know the status of the intake manifold. Yeah. No. We don't want to know the status of the intake manifold. That's the right one. That's the correct one. Fine. That's it for now. Talk to the owner. Ask him when he did the job for the head bolts and if they flushed the cooling system. The expansion tank looks new. The hose is, yeah, now okay. Especially this hose, you can see that this came bigger than this one. When you have a coolant inside, when you have an engine oil inside of the cooling system, all the hoses for long terms, for a long time, all the hoses come like a chewing gum and they start leaking, exploding. Nice stuff like that. We have some wiring here. Oh shit, this is... What the hell is that? They put the extension... This is for what, man? In any case, with that diagnostic, I cannot see anything on the fault counter. It's misfiring the car. I changed a couple of coils. There was this black coil here. I don't know what kind of coil is that. 30th of April 2019. That's what's written here. Alright, it didn't change anything. I changed the coil and I swapped the coils, you know, same shit. We might worth to check the timing and compression pressure after the timing to see that's everything okay. Need investigation here. It's not that simple. And regarding the oil with the coolant mixture, I have no clue yet. Alright, we get a little bit oil of the engine. It's they put more oil inside. It's clean because you know the coolant or the water is gonna be on the bottom. Same thing from the transmission. The transmission oil looks disaster, worse than the engine oil. But it didn't have a coolant inside because there is on the radiator, you know, coolant heat exchanger here. So the fluids here for the power steering and for the hydraulics, it looks clean inside. But again, has independent coolers. Fine. I guess, I believe that they didn't clean it. They didn't flush the system before the change. I mean, after changing the head bolts, they didn't clean it properly, and all the whatever is remaining, it came here in the expansion tank. That's what I believe. I might be wrong. Yeah. Regarding, like I said, for the misfiring, for the rough idling, timing, spark plugs, fuel injectors, not with disorder, timing and compression to see that's okay. Then, if we see that everything is fine, spark plugs, fuel injectors, and we are continuing. I don't like also this one that it's missing the lock here, the metallic lock here, the master flow sensor. We might, I even unplugged both sensors, both master flow sensors. It didn't trigger the check engine inside, and it was running the engine. I have it on video. Yeah, I don't know who touched the car. And I don't want to know actually who touched the car. Yeah, that's it. Thank you very much.